Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Anthony Edwards out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Embiid, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward. George passes to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Over Edwards. West All-Stars with the rebound.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Now here's LeBron.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Here's James after Luka Doncic's bucket. LeBron drives in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Both free throws good from James.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Leonard. Over George. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
Now, we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Pools checked in for Antetokounmpo. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Now here's Doncic. 5 on the clock. And Davis pulls it down. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Edwards against Harden. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Leonard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
That free throw good from Leonard.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
James a screen on Edwards. To the middle. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. Outside Edwards. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
And this game literally has been wide open. As wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to LeBron. In the corner, Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The West leading by 3. Poole kicks to Embiid. Some nice passing here by the West. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Edwards got 5 points so far. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the East. Pass to James. And they double up James. 5 to shoot. George finds Harden. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And here is Doncic. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Loads it up for Davis. And stolen by Leonard. Poole against Curry. That's good from Poole on the assist from Leonard.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. Kicks it out to Harden. And another 3 from the East.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Here's Doncic. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Now here's James. From down in the low post, it goes. That's 10 points for LeBron.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And here are the East All-Stars now, trailing by 2. Here's Curry. Misses off the left iron. Poole with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Doncic from deep three-point land. And it's the East with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, with maybe a step out of his range.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Leonard with a screen on LeBron. But Trey kept alive. He's hit again. And Poole puts up a deep 3. The long-distance 3 is buried. Poole's got 5.
Flexing with his long-range abilities. Poole hits him from way out.
On the wing, James. Guarded by Doncic. Doncic against LeBron. Shoots over Doncic. James gets the bucket. 12 points for him. And so here are the West All-Stars. Outside Edwards. Doncic outside. And stolen by James. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so here are the West All-Stars. Leonard kicks to Edwards. Poole against Curry. Three-pointer. The rebound by Harden. He's with the ball. Curry deciding where to go with it. No good from 11 feet. Curry's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Leonard dishes to Edwards. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the 3-ball is good. And the West leads by 4.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jordan. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Wembanyama's checked in. And the East has possession. 4-point game. James outside. Drills it from outside. LeBron's got 15 points.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Doncic against James. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
That one drops for him. 7 points in the game.
And the mid-range can be tricky for Poole, but he can sink them when he has to.
James against Doncic. And finished off by Davis.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Now, here's Poole. 7 points in the game. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Williamson outside. On the wing, James. Guarded by Doncic. Off target with the open look.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Edwards kicks to Doncic. Embiid with a screen on Davis. And a deep 3 from Doncic. No good again, just 3 for 10 with that miss. Doncic has gone just 3 of 10 shooting from the field. Curry finds Davis. Good ball movement here by the East. LeBron outside. The 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Poole. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Poole's got 9 points.
And no shortage of confidence in Poole's game.
The East trail by 3. Here's Curry. LeBron outside. Davis setting the pick for James. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Edwards against Harden. Edwards looking it over. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
And Edwards, no good on that one.
A superstar-level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Poole the pass to Edwards. He can't hit that time. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the East. They trail by 3. That evens the score.
This is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
Now, here's Poole. 9 points in the game so far. Puts up a deep 3. He is hauled in by Paul George. Now the East All-Stars with it. Outside, James. Pass the ball. In the corner, George with it. Edwards with the block violation.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here's Leonard. The 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the East All-Stars. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
They've got Paul George. Halliburton is out there with ball. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Williamson in at the 5. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. Leonard against George. Pass to Poole. Fires away from outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. This is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
And Sent back by George. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And the East All-Stars making a change here. James is checked in. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for the West. Clock at 6. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. A shot by Wembanyama, no good.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
George with the bucket.
The mid-range, no problem for PG. He's really improved as a shooter.
George against Leonard. Giannis outside. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Pass to George. For the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Leonard against Simmons. Leonard, the basket pool. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
And the second free throw, good. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, rookies, come on the court. Come on and get loud for your Breakers. Dance Crew.
Here's Poole. He's got 9. A 3 ball. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ball. Pass to Williamson. Leonard against James. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Leonard. And another miss by the East. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Now Poole bangs home the trifecta. Poole's got 12 in the game.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
James. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Poole finds Wembanyama. Giannis rips it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
James against Thomas. Outside, Ball. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Here's Poole. It's sent back down by Simmons.
At his size, Simmons has the reach to be a shot blocker, so you've got to be careful when you're trying to rise up around him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Easy money for Wembanyama.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Now James. He's got 22. Outside for George. Over Giannis. It's rebounded by the West.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Using his size, Giannis.
Look, we know Giannis will get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Harden, he's checked in for the East. Curry comes in for Ball. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Luka Doncic comes in for Thomas. And it's Edwards in for Jordan Poole. On the wing, George. James kicks to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Simmons, a screen on Leonard. And another miss by the East. Now the West with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got assist number 5 here tonight. The East trail by 9. Outside, James. Goes back up, Simmons. And the rejection by Wembanyama. James, the pass to Curry. Now, here's George. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Edwards. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. James with it. He's got 22. Harden with a screen on Leonard.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
The East All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
Free throw good, James. Siakam is checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. So he gets them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
LeBron against Doncic. Pass to Wembanyama. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 10 now for the West All-Stars. Wembanyama has gone an outstanding 3 of 4 from three-point territory. Curry passes to Siakam. Harden sets the pick for Siakam. And another miss by the East.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. And they get it back. Second chance shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
That one is off.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Good on the second free throw.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Pass to James. Shoots over Doncic. And another miss by the East.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Curry. And here's Edwards from the arc. They get the rebound. And it's Wembanyama. Hand-to-hand combat inside.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And that one's good by LeBron.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Edwards dishes to Doncic. Over LeBron. Doncic gets it to go inside.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Curry from deep three-point land. The West grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Doncic outside. Puts up a deep three. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the East. It's a 13-point game. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
The East All-Stars have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Leonard's checked in. And Simmons drops them both. The West leading by 11. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11. Wembanyama passes to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight. Doncic has gotten 6 baskets in 14 attempts. Curry kicks to Harden. He's looking for James and finds him. James slams it in.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Edwards passes to Antetokounmpo. Lets the three fly. Edwards, no good. The East trail by 12. Fires the three. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Davis. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Giannis striking in. Out to Edwards. Leonard against James. There's the triple. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for three. Leonard's got 6.
Boy, are they shooting the three extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
Curry finds James. Over onto Antetokounmpo. James misses. The West leading by 12. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Misses the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That one falls. That's 7 points for Stephen Curry.
Great feed from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Onto the Antetokounmpo.